Hey, sisters and brothers in Christ. Welcome to week 4 of your read through the Bible in a 2-year period of time. As we began this whole reading, we began with God's beautiful creation, but how that creation is marred by sin and selfishness, and what God then tries to do to recreate, to restore, to repair this creation. First, he tries through destroying it all, as in the story of Noah. But then God starts on a greater quest, a quest that begins with Abraham and Sarah, and God coming to them and making them 3 promises. The promise of a descendancy as numerous as the stars in the sky, the promise of land, the land of Canaan that will be theirs, and then the promise that says that through Abraham and Sarah and their descendancy, all of the families on earth will be blessed. Well, Abraham and Sarah have been waiting for the fulfillment of these promises, and specifically the promise of the coming of a descendancy, but they would have to wait a long, long time. And finally, Abraham and Sarah, in their old age, they had a son whose name was Isaac. Now, Isaac would then marry a woman from the tribe of Sarah, a woman whose name was Rebekah. And Isaac and Rebekah would have twin sons, Esau and Jacob. And now you've heard this story about Esau and Jacob many, many times, perhaps. Jacob, whose name means trickster, was indeed a trickster. Esau was the first who was born. Even though they were twins, Esau was the first to come out of the womb. But this Jacob grabbed Esau by the heel and intended to pull him back and rearrange the birth order. When that didn't work, Jacob would spend the rest of his young life trying to get that blessing that Esau was supposed to be given as the oldest child. And so the rest of these readings in Genesis for this upcoming week are stories about Jacob. His name will change to Israel, a name that means he who wrestles with God. In the Matthew readings for this upcoming week, we see Jesus continuing to call disciples. Now remember, a disciple is an apprentice, and an apprentice is a special kind of student who is given their opportunity to practice what it is that they have been observing and learning. And so Matthew chapter 10 is the story about how Jesus sends his apprentices out 2 by 2 to practice those things that they have seen, to preach, to teach, to heal, to cast out demons. And these warnings that Jesus gives to his disciples that says that this work will not be easy, nor will it be accepted by all. Folks, enjoy this read through the Bible. Enjoy it as you practice these things that bring you closer and closer to this Jesus we are called to follow. Thank you.